We got BYU and we got Texas. Can the Cougs take down the Longhorns? Let's get into it. All right, guys. BYU, Texas, round one set, March Madness. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited for this game. We finally know who we're playing, which should help us out in preparation. Texas, NC State, pretty good game last night. Texas won 68-66. Game-winning shot with 1 second left. Guys, the magic's in the air. Magic's in the air. Cinderellas are in the air. This is the best time of year, so I hope that made you happy seeing a little game-winning shot last night. But despite that, it wasn't a very clean game. Kind of a boring game, to be honest. But honestly, we could have expected that going into this game. Texas had lost 5 of their last 6, and I think NC State had a similar record in their last couple games. And so really both these teams are on a downslope, which isn't what you want going into March. But props to Texas for, winning that game and moving to the round of 64. So good on them. I don't know if you guys, whenever I see like a BYU and Texas graphic together, like instantly, I don't know what pops in your mind, but I think of Taysom Hill every single time. It's just nostalgic for me. Those were just the best games, when BYU's independent growing up, and they were always the funnest. So completely different sport, but I don't know. I get excited when we play Texas. It just makes me think of T. Hill. So what a dog. BYU is a 2.5 favorite, 2.5 point favorite going into this game, which I think is pretty small. Pretty small margin there, and I think we're going to win by double digits, and here's why. So Texas, they got a solid team. They got guys that can score the ball. I mean, Mark had 17 last night, and Voki Tiatitis had 15. Forgive me for pronouncing his name wrong. Number 8, 15 points. So they got guys that can score the rock. College basketball, everybody's scoring the rock, but it's not really their strong suit. Last night was a pretty low-scoring game. In the 60s. What Texas does well is they can throw a lot of guys at you, and I think that they're going to try to do that to our team, and I'm excited to see how they're able to contain AJ DeBonsa in that regard. Maybe rough him up a little bit, not sure. But I think BYU has the upper hand here because, one, we've been able to prepare for a couple days for Texas and NC State. And regardless of preparing for two teams, I think our coaches were dialed in. I think they were, they've been watching film, they've been scouting. Texas has to get on a plane, fly to Portland, and, prepare for AJ DeBonsa, the best player in the world, who's not in the NBA, within a short notice. Also, I think we have more fans in Portland than Texas does. Obviously, Cougar Nation's the GOAT. So I think we have the upper hand there. I also think, watching this game, I think Texas does not do well with pressure in their face with the ball. They're turnover prone, had a lot of turnovers, and I think that our defense has been playing super awesome and physical and up in everyone's grill the last couple of weeks of the season. And so I'm excited to see our defense clamp up the Texas Longhorns and get some turnovers and have some highlight plays. Our offense plays best in transition, in my opinion. When we get guys running and we swing the rock, it's just nice. It's fun. It's energetic. It really fuels our team and our fan base with like that factor. That factor of like, we're going to win this game, And so I think we have a big upper edge there. And then, obviously we have the upper edge having AJ DeBonsa and a Rob Wright, a couple guys that are a threat anywhere from the court. And I think that just on short preparation, Texas won't be able to stop us offensively. It'll also be good to see how our role players do. I hope the momentum for Mu and Kostic and Boop and Dom Diamande, I hope their momentum rides high and they can have a special moment in the tourney. That'll be exciting. Ultimately, I think this game comes down to AJ. I think that AJ, if he has the ball in his hands and he can just create and create for his teammates, create for himself, I think we're going to win the game. I have BYU by 12. That's my prediction. I could honestly see it. I could see us winning by more with the way that we've been playing the last couple of weeks and the way Texas has been playing. But you never know. I mean, it's March. Texas could definitely pull an upset. Texas could win the game. That's definitely a possibility, and it might be close at the end. If it's close at the end, I give the ball to AJ DeBonsa is all I'm going to say. This is his time to shine in March. I'm excited to see what he does. I'm excited to see what the Cougs do, and I think they're going to keep this thing rolling. Second round is going to be fun. So there you have it. BYU by 12 is my prediction. Comment your prediction in the comment section. Subscribe, like, send this to your friends and family. Thank you again for watching Cougs on Campus. Thanks to our sponsors, PGN Pros, providing opportunities for returned missionaries to achieve financial freedom. And thanks again to BYU Sports for making this video possible. Go Cougs. Let's go, baby.